Do you need to understand all the variables to just describe what's actually on the page, which is our analysis piece of like, what is there? What am I seeing as the data values relate to one another? Not what does it mean? That's full on interpretation and synthesis, but just what's there. And what really got me thinking about it is that at the start of our session last week at the boot camp, we played Charty Party. If you don't know about it, it is a fantastic game and it's awesome. It's full of laughs. I always enjoy playing it, but it's really interesting because the whole premise of Charty Party is that you have your x-axis, they give that to you. You're missing your y-axis, but you have the data. The data are there. Yeah, I can't do this. We've established this. The data are there. And so what's really interesting is, and then you have a range of cards that are telling you like, are some options for the y-axis. And what's really interesting is in order to think about what our y-axis could be, and this is actually why I love Charty Party as a great thing to have our students work with data, is you have to be able to think about what's going on in the data. As in, you have to be able to read the graph and figure out the pattern of where the data values are in relation to one another. In order for this example, loudness of headphones, and it increases as we move from silent is the loudness of your headphones to ear damage is the loudness of your headphones. So you need to be able to look at these data and see that as our loudness of our headphone increases, the data value for our other variable increases as well. This is an increasing trend. It seems not to be linear. So we are doing that pattern recognition and that analysis as we are jumping in and thinking like, oh, okay, so would it be the ability of one to use those old circular phones? Or would a better one be the willingness to eat a bug? Meaning, we don't actually know what the y variable is, because that's the whole point of the game. We're trying to figure out what would be a good y variable. But we can, in fact, look at the pattern and think about what the pattern is. And so then that just sort of blew my mind of thinking about maybe we don't. Maybe we don't, in fact, need to know everything about the variable to start looking at the data, to start processing the data. And then what does that mean for our learners? What does that mean for how we're sequencing out those learning experiences?